What's good, everyone? Welcome back here to another episode on the Inner Wealth channel. My name is Bastian, and today we're going to be going over a trade setup on Dow Jones. Okay, so I thought Dow Jones was extremely beautiful this morning, so let's go through it. So I'm going to direct your attention to the daily time frame. And today I want you to take notes because I'm only going to focus around the imbalances and liquidity. Okay? Imbalances and liquidity. I want you guys to understand that those to me are the ones that move the market. So imbalances and liquidities. I will not be going over order blocks today. We'll leave that for another day and structure. We're just going to be focused directly on liquidity, okay? Because imbalances are a type of liquidity, by the way. So really all we're going to be focusing on today is liquidity. Okay, so cool. Here you guys can see on a daily time frame, Dow Jones. Before today started, actually, I'm gonna bring that there. Before today started, I really like the fact that we had taken that Thursday's low here on Friday. Okay. What I didn't like is those equal lows that we had there. Now, I understand that liquidity here has been taken, and even though I see what you may call a trend line, your previous daily low was still taken, so this now becomes a level of support for price. Okay, so now bringing our attention to the 4 hour. Again, me personally, I don't really trade any other time besides New York. Okay, so we're going to be in the 1 hour, and I'm going to take your attention all the way to New York session. Okay, and here we are. Here's 7 a.m. We are now in New York session, and for the New York Stock Exchange open, it is 9:30 a.m. Right, so one thing I want to note here is that we again took out previous daily low liquidity. Okay, and we're going to be noting imbalances. Okay, since this is our whole trading range here, because this low swept that previous daily low and that high swept that previous daily high. Right, so this is going to be my range here. Now what you want to see is from discount price action go back into premium. So for me, I see two imbalances. This first one right above 50% right here in these two candles. Okay, right there. And also I do see this imbalance here that was created there in London. Okay, so a very minor imbalance right there, but it is there, and as well as this imbalance here. So there is this imbalance as well, so I'm going to mark this one out, actually, this 1 hour imbalance right here. So I would like these imbalances to be resistance and support for price, and that really defines my range. I want to see accumulations from this low now that we swept the previous daily high into this previous area of distribution above Asian liquidity here. Okay, because Asian liquidity is resting right above that 50% mark. Okay, so we're going to dive down into the 15 minutes, and let me make sure that these are available on all time frames, and that this right here as well. Again, 1 hour imbalance here and discount price action to our premium imbalance here. And again, I know these imbalances have already been filled, but this imbalance here, we filled it, and now it becomes a level of balanced price action. So this should be respected by the price action. We shouldn't really go much lower. Now it doesn't mean we can't go lower than this, because we also have an unmitigated candle here, right? It just means that I want to see price action really just respect this area overall and continue going higher from here, right? So 15 minute, we now have the open. Okay, we see some relative lows, and of course we see all this imbalance here. So this is our 1 hour push up there. That's our whole 1 hour range, right? And 50% and below, you see this liquidity and imbalances. Okay, so I'm going to mark out this imbalance here. Right, I'm gonna take this one off for now on the lower time frames. Just gonna focus on this one right here, 50% and below. Okay, if price action comes 50% and below, which it doesn't have to, I will be looking to go long. Okay, so let's see. We'll see what price action decides to do here. We get some distribution, and I really like when price action comes into an imbalance, and what I like to see is an accumulation against it. Now I don't want to see just any accumulation, and it has to actually make an impulsive move to the opposite side. If not, we're just going to continue trading to the downside, right? Price action dips down there one more time, and we make it all the way down to that insufficiency here. So we're going to move that there. Okay, we have this imbalance here and that imbalance there. Either way, I want to see support out of this area, right? I want to see accumulation out of these areas, whether it's the top or bottom imbalance below these relative lows here. Okay, so let's see what price action does inside our insufficiency. See an explosive move to the upside. And immediately, I don't know if you guys see this, immediately you see an imbalance created. That shows that institutions are behind this move. They were behind this one because of our imbalances here. And they were also behind this one here because the impulsive move to the upside and the imbalance. Notice how we're able to tell directional bias prior to any breaker structure. Why? Because of imbalances. You just follow the money, right? So you have this current high range here, have that imbalance here on the 1 minute. Once we enter that imbalance, sweep this previous low, we create an insufficiency. The insufficiency, excuse me, it's what creates that level of support, that indication that we're going to have more upside movement. Okay. This is how I took today's trade, actually. And unfortunately, I wasn't in front of the charts to take a screenshot. It hit take profit fairly quick. I don't believe I was in it for more than 15 minutes. Yeah, about almost 20 minutes, so 18 minutes right there. So yeah, it was fairly quick. But I just wanted to show you guys imbalances and liquidity. That's all we were looking at just now. That's it. We were just focused on imbalances and liquidity. Now, what else were we aiming for? That imbalance in premium, right? We were aiming for 50% and beyond on this range. So we entered from down here. And if you allow price action to do what it wants to do, we mark out another imbalance here. What do you think price action is going to do? And we revisit that imbalance in premium, right? So again, imbalances to me are the drivers for the influencers for structure and expansions. They are the footprints of smart money making their moves. Okay, once liquidity, all you have to do is identify liquidity, and in the directional bias in which you see these erratic moves towards, follow, and from there it's just following price action, positioning yourself, trusting your analysis, and understanding. Like, the way that I took this today was literally like this. I had that exact same imbalance, this whole setup just like that. But what I understand is that I don't need every point, every pip, every single part of the move to be a profitable trader. I'm not here to be right or to be the most badass trader out there. I'm here to make money and, earn my freedom. Pay my expenses and invest in my interests, businesses, my family, my time. I'm not here to try to impress anybody with how long I can hold a trade or how many pips I catch, right? What my style is I want to be in and out of a trade within the same day or within that same week. Because again, I'm not here to hold for a long period of time. I'm here to make my money and go. Enjoy my day. Because I understand that I don't need the entire day to bank. I only need to be on the correct side of the market for a short period of time, a good entry, risk to reward, and be done for the day. Be done for the week. Be done for the month, right? So with that, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. I appreciate you guys being here. And, quick, short, easy video. If you guys ever want to tune into my live sessions and see how we all took this trade together on our private mentorship, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. The link is down below. If you guys ever want to see what our mentorship is all about, you and I can just sit down for 10-15 minutes and we'll talk more about future mentorship, right? And if you guys ever wanted to be interested in one-on-one coaching and really want to nail down this concept, I also run one-on-ones as of now. In 2023, I believe throughout 2023, 2024 I'll be available to run one-on-ones. Right? I foresee myself at least for another year or two doing these coachings and stuff. So guys, with all of that, please take advantage of this opportunity, and of course keep enjoying all the free content that I'm putting out here on YouTube, and we'll continue to put out, and we'll continue to bring more guests. There's going to be a schedule dropped every single month on YouTube for all the calls and the dates, and if there's going to be any special announcements, it'll all be on Twitter. So follow me on Twitter, guys, if you haven't already. Again, the link is in the description, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, peace.